Bizz. KC put it on the boys from Detroit last night, so we're 3-3. So it's rough. It's a rough start, but I think we're headed on our way. We're going to get this thing together and be top contenders for this bowl again this year. But excuse me, I am in the classroom because I'm about to set up this 40 and prepare it for some live bearers. I kind of been twiddling my thumbs just a little bit. What's cracking, Troy? Just for the simple fact that I was taking some time to make sure that I got my freshman classes together. So currently I am on my last hour, which is a prep hour. And I have my last hour go ahead and clean up afterwards. But this is what the classroom is looking like now. Of course, my area is a mess. But there is Diamond, who the kids are saying they enjoy, who I have to feed shortly. But I had changed the classroom up just a scotch. This is where they put their binders. I've got more fish tanks, of course, over there. So, I had a quick 30 minutes that I wanted to jump on here with and see if anybody was at work and out and about or was jumping in or not, just to see what we're talking about. But I am going to go ahead and add some water to this thing. I'm going to try to clear it out a little bit as well. So go ahead and chime in if you want to. This, of course, is unscheduled. So I wanted to make sure I just kind of put that out there. I'm trying to make this a thing. So you can be a little bit more on your minds, that it's something that you guys can kind of tune into on a reg. But for now, sometimes I have to do things on the 7th hour. So right now I'm not hearing anything, but if somebody comes to the door or I get a call, I may have to make a move. But for now, I'm gonna try to get this tank thing set up, man. So I at least get the water going, get it acclimated, and get it all doctored up. I don't even know what it's going to look like, but I just want to get some water in it, get that water conditioned, and prepare it for whatever I can prepare it for. So that's where I'm at right now. What up, Way Way? Yeah, so tonight on Aquafunk's channel, you'll see me and him there. He has some big ideas for some giveaways, for some games, for some guests, and it's all going to be in the name of preparing to get these turkeys out to students and hams out to students in December, turkeys in November. So if you have not checked out the link I put up last week, it is the GoFundMe link. And we are looking for a few good people who are willing to give to some high school students to have a holiday dinner. So I believe I changed the name from Hams for the Holidays and Turkeys on Tables, which is the normal thing that I do. I think I changed it to Holiday Dinners for High Schoolers on the GoFundMe. But it's out there. Felicia, I'm glad to see you. Yep, KC, we finally, man, 3-3. We in the 500. Hopefully it's a turnaround for us. But yes, the hat that you gave me. Listen, I need you, Felicia, to email me either at Thanks, Way for sending that link off. To email me either at FishyBizzAquatics at Gmail, or if you remember my email here at the school, because Aquafunk would like for you to be a guest, since and he'll talk to you about that more if you have time, and speak about what I've done up here when you were here before you graduated, with the fish tanks and the turkeys and the hams, so that people can know that it is what it is when it comes to this thing. It's really real. So email me, and email me your number so that I can give you a ring. All right. Or once you email me, I'll email that to Funk, because he had wanted to talk to you about coming on live. All right, if that's okay with you. So you could do FishyBizzAquatics at Gmail, or you do A Clark at U City Schools. You have not been out of school that long for you to be forgetting these things. All right, cool. That sounds good. So go ahead and do that for me. All right. I appreciate you, kiddo. How you been? It's weird not seeing you on a regular. For those of you guys just joining the chat, that is Leisha. That is Felicia. She is like my number one student, and also aquarium fanatic since I was in it, and also fellow KC supporter for the Chiefs. She's a really good kid, graduated last year, and she has been a big supporter of the channel, and I want to involve her in this year's I guess kind of celebration or live stream or party stream or whatever we're about to do. Yep, Raiders this weekend for sure. It's so weird to see what we're going to do. New York, no, but then Detroit, yep. Raiders, I don't know. Do we just play better against the better opponent? The games are so weird this year that it's just either you got like okay mixed with okay, or bad mixed with bad. It's just hard to pick one. I really blame it on all the parlay picking. I think this has been purposely done to mess up people's parlays, because America doesn't want people to get rich off of parlays, at least. I would take these little gravel out of here, but I don't feel like it. I want to get this thing filled up right now so the students will be able to see the water in there. I want to clean off these. I want to put these little ducky plants. I know that the fish community does not like the plastic, colorful plants, but I got to tell you all, this isn't for you all, you experienced fish keepers. This is for the novice high schooler who likes to see pretty things. So, to get them interested, you first got to get them to look at your tank. So when they look at the tank and they think that it's beautiful and all this and X, Y, and Z. Hey, Funk, Felicia's in there. I told her to send me an email with her information so I can get it to you. She's doing a hokey pokey. What up, Mexicali? You need to stop gambling. Okay, so Felicia just emailed me her information. Funk, I'm gonna get that to you. I kind of gave her a gist of what you wanted to talk to her about, but we'll go ahead and go from there. All right, so it's one thing that we needed. But like I said, I'm going to put these plants in here, and for those of you guys who think that real plants should be in there and all of that jazz, that's great. That sounds wonderful. Send me some real plants and I'll put them in there. That's fine. But for the sake of what students want to see when they first start getting interested, is they want to see colorful, neon, glow in the dark, all of that jazz. Look, stuff like this. I got little shiny baubles and these little shiny little things that kind of show up in the whatever. They like to see that stuff, right? So we get them interested in it first, right? Then we start talking to them about tanking. And then once they've gotten into it, then we show them how to make sure they do it the proper way. And then you could do the real plants, and then you could do the dirted, whatever they get into. Okay, but I still have students that are still tanking, and they're probably buying stuff off of Amazon and Petco, and they're probably not going to be real or anything like that. So we'll see. What is Funk talking about? Get a large group of glow skirt tetras, says Mexican. Okay, I hear you. It's funny, I don't really dig the glow myself, but I know that's what they would be interested in. And you know what happened with those glow tetras? They would probably be more apt to get their own tanks and tank those home. So that is a big plus, Mexicali. But I gotta give Dan a ring because he sends me fish. I wonder if he has any glow tetras. Funk, do you know if he has any glow tetras at all? What's cracking, geek boy? Find out if he has anything glow. I know we have some at the Petco, but that's going to be pretty expensive. I don't really know anybody at Petco that does really give discounts. I can go to my LFS that may offer something a little bit better. I might be able to get it at their cost, depending on which one I go to. So I will be giving them a ring this evening. And also I'll be giving my LFSs a ring this evening so they could be part of the live stream and the giveaways. So that will also happen. Okay. But glow is always a good idea when it comes to interesting the students, especially my younger students, my freshmen who were kind of like frowning at the fact that I kept fish. But now that they see the fish tanks, they see that it's a big deal. They've been on the Instagram. They've been following the stories of my Starry Night Diamond. It's been a little thing. So now they really want to get a tank and take it home. So now is the time. Now is the time. And since I got these tanks, I forgot that I had some smaller plants in there with them. So I need to look in a couple of these. And we have, there was some real plants in there. Okay. So again, this is the 40-gallon. I'm hearing glow tetras. I think at one point we had said something about blue acaras. I think all of that might be pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see. Bizz, how you been? Caleb, what's cracking? I'm all right, man. He don't really do glowfish, I figured. I wonder if your two local friends that work at Postcode could ask corporate if they could donate or offer an education discount. Two local friends that work at Postcode. What's Postcode? What's Postcode? Did you mean to put like PetSmart? Are we talking about like oh yeah, okay, I figured Petco. Okay. You know what? I could definitely ask. I could go see if my girl is working at Petco, the one out there by the house, and see if that is something that they do offer, and see where that lies, right? I think one of the three LFSs, actually two of the LFSs that that I speak to the owners, they usually work with me really well. Tropical World Pets is one. Owner name is Chuck. I think I actually spoke to Aquafunk about him before, or maybe gave some information about him. One of the two. And he has been able to offer me some fish at his price, which was pretty awesome. So I might have to go to him and ask him. But my first person is Dan. Dan usually comes through with a beautiful array of fish, always normally in good condition, and he ships them over lickety split, and at no cost, and it's freaking awesome. So, and he can get them to me pretty fast. So I hopefully will be able to have live bears in this thing by Wednesday or Thursday. So, and if I need anything more or ancillary, I could definitely check out those other LFSs and go from there. But like I said, I am about to name Chuck. You can't trust that one. Oh, Matt McKee, dang, go Bills! Oh, I see your little message, man. Somebody deleted. Hey, man, I'm in the high school, so we don't want to put the. That's why I think you got deleted for the F bomb. But forget the Bills, man. I'm from St. Louis, man. We're in Missouri. This is Kansas City, man. Chief Nation, man. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. All right. All right. We'll see what you guys can do. You see what we can do. We'll leave it like that. All right. So I'm just gonna put some of these smaller plants in here that are colorful. Unfortunately, it goes with this colorful gravel, which is not ideal. I think I just had some students, they just kind of like poured in some gravel, what they thought might have been pretty cute or cool or whatever they thought. So this stuff is going to be, it's not going to be the typical, definitely not what regular aquarists want to see. But it might be something that the students want to see. And again, the glowfish would be pretty ideal, especially for a tank like this that's already got some crazy cosmic colors in it. Like, let me take you closer. Look. It's got confetti gravel in there, regular brown gravel, a couple of real rocks, some of those marble, bobble, glass, pebbly, whatever these little things are, right? So I'm just putting in some different type of plastic plants to just kind of, I don't know, just kind of what I got already in here. So it's just going to be doing the thing. How can name one team that went to the Big O 3 years in a row and lost all 3 times? I'll never forget that. Who? Ow, shoot. All right, let's see here. All right, we'll do that. What else I got? Is this a pumpkin? Oh, this is perfect. Straight for Halloween. This, okay. We can make it kind of Halloween themed. Oh. Look at that. I'll rinse it off a little bit. Oh, shit. What's going on? Oh. Ah. It's squirting everywhere. All right, here we go. Right in time for Halloween. Little pumpkin. Yeah. And a scary branch tree or whatever. Let's see if I can pull you guys up closer. Uh-oh. I hear you, Felicia. You go at them, man. You go at them. All right, so I have to do this. All right, so I found that in one of the other tanks when I had to move them from the other. That's a little pumpkin. You know what I'm saying? A little scary tree action. Yeah. It might just work out for Halloween. You feel me? All right, so Felicia, are you working or what do you got going on in your life right now since you graduated? You schooling, working? Are you going to be around to pass out turkeys at the end of school before we go on to Thanksgiving break or anything like that? What up, Great Lakes? If you need me to help pass out turkeys, I will in my chief city. Sounds great. Sounds great. If you come by and help me pass out turkeys, I'll get one for you and the fam. I'll save one for you guys. That'll be dope. I think Mr. Gary is planning on coming down with his camera and doing a little local blast about what's going on. So that might be a thing. I don't know. I just put that SpongeBob SquarePants John in here. I probably messed the motif up, but I've never claimed to be an aquascaper by any means. So, oh, you're in school for respiratory care. I like it. Good. That's good. That'll be good for you. Everybody has the same pineapple K, right? Yes, indeed. I don't want to put too much in here because when the students get their fish, they're going to pick a live bird to take care of, like 1 or 2 live birds to take care of first, just to get a handle on it. So they are going to be stirring up everything when those fish get to swimming around frantically when they're trying to catch them. So that's all I'm gonna put in there for right now. The more important thing is to fill this thing on up before the bell rings. For those of you guys that also here that don't know, not only am I the high school, this is not the right one. Not only am I the freshman science teacher, currently freshman, but I am also have a class of juniors and seniors too. I am also the middle school girls volleyball and basketball coach. So we have games every Tuesday and Thursday. We didn't have one last Thursday because um, the middle school had parent teacher conference. So we have a game on Thursday. Now check this out. Last Tuesday, the team who we were supposed to play showed up, but the referee didn't show up. So we couldn't make it an official game. So we had one of the coaches that were in the school just decided that they would go ahead, and if we were going to do a scrimmage, they would do a scrimmage with us. That team kicked my team's butt. And that would have been our first loss. I'm talking about kicked it really well. Like, we've been beating the snot out of these last 3 games. This was the 4th game, and I guess my girls just thought everything was going to be a cakewalk. They saw it was just 7 of their girls. We have a team of 16. Of course, I have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. They had all 8th graders, right? So I have 5 8th graders, and if you know volleyball, you know you have to play with 6. So I threw in one of my talented 7th graders in, and that forms my first starting 6, right? These girls were overhand serving the ball so fast and so hard. My kids they couldn't return it, and they hadn't seen nothing like it. You feel me? So they were like stuck. Now, on the bench is the 6th and the 7th graders. They see the 8th graders getting dog walked out there, and when I get ready to go in to switch, guess what? They don't want to. They don't want to go in the game. Someone just was like, I'm not going in there." And I'm like, bro, it's the same ball that you've been dealing with. It's just coming in a little bit faster. It's not. It does not hurt. You can stop it with a bump. You can stop it with a set. You could pop it up. Just get in front of it and let's return a ball. Like these girls they did a number on my girls, right? That was just a scrimmage. Did not count. So our record was still 3-0. Guess what? We play those girls tomorrow with a ref in their gym. Yeah. Yeah. I'm scared. At least my girls saw what they are up against. And what was that? Oh. And hopefully we can make some adjustments. Because I can't go out there and hit the ball for them. But you guys can't be scared. You guys got to go out here and play. You got to compete. I've served you guys some balls overhand before. You just got to rally around each other and play ball. Like, come on, right? If we don't, it'll be our first L. Wear your ovaries on the outside. It's hilarious. Right. All right, so this is filling up. There goes the pineapple. All right. I might as well get some conditioner in here right now. So I'm rolling with the Fritz Complete, which freshwater, salt water instantly removes chlorine, ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, all of that jazz, right? Instantly makes tap water safe. One-step nitrogen cycle management does not affect pH. Will not activate skimmers. The whole 9. 1 teaspoon to 5 milliliters. This is a 40-gallon. And then I also have the live nitrifying bacteria, which is the ammonia nitrate, and removes such. So it allows safe and immediate introduction of livestock, prevents new tick syndrome, establishes and maintains a healthy biofilter, naturally eliminates ammonia and nitrite. And this detoxifies ammonia and nitrite, instantly removes chlorine and chloramine. This is the bacteria, and this is the conditioner. So, which one of these do you put in first? Or do you just put them both in? Hey, leave Felicia alone, Funk. Why do you care if people rest or not? That's not. That's something wrong. What's cracking? I'm not supposed to own ammonium nitrate, court ordered. I'll be putting both of these in. Funk, which one is it, man? Is it? I don't know. I haven't had any issues putting both of these in and then introducing livestock. And since I probably won't get the livestock for another 2 or 3 days, this should be fine. Well, this one has. Oh, this is for a new system. This is for chlorine, chloramine, ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, and heavy metals. This eliminates ammonia and nitrite. This removes and detoxifies ammonia and nitrite and nitrate. And best of use February. Uh-oh. When is this one best to use? Oh, this is August 10th. Damn. Is this expired? It might still work. All right. So it don't matter. I'm putting it back in. All right. So there goes the little 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons. Yeah, that should be enough. All right. Because this needs. This needs 4 ounces per 10 gallons. So, all right. So that's that. Sorry, this a little bit. That's 40. All right. There you go. That should be good. That's good right there. And then this is a teaspoon per 50. 2 drops per 1 U.S. gallon. This is 40 gallons. That's 80 drops. That's 80 drops or 2 pours. There we go. All right, so we now have our chlorinator in to make this fish safe, right? And it's a bunch of gunk already that's settling up to the settling up at the top of the water. So we're gonna have to agitate the water. I'm gonna get the sponge filters rolling and get a heater in here. Oh! First, we're gonna go in with our heater. It's a 50 watt. It looks calcified. What else we got on here? Let's see here. right here. The new heater going, right? I'm gonna let it acclimate to this. I really got warm water pumping in here right now. Since I deal with tropical fish, so I don't have to deal with any ick or anything. I normally keep my water above 80. So it's usually at a 84 in most cases. It tends to stick around more of your cooler. Shoot, already? I hate these little sucker, they never stick. And they come off immediately, and I just opened this. Is this thing gonna stay on here or what? Okay, all this water got me going. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Just make sure my water doesn't overflow my tank while I'm gone. If it does, somebody say something. I gotta get my keys. All right, I'm back. All right, so let's see, what was I doing? All right, trying to make sure that this so these little suckers that go onto the back of these heaters never really ever works. And then when you try to slide them, they come off, and then you try to put them back in here. It's just like a game of tug and war. So let's see if this works. All right, so this is a heater, y'all. It's from Aquarium Co-op. They definitely donated a bunch of stuff to my classroom a couple of years back. So you definitely get credit for that. I'm gonna plug her in. Okay. All right. And then we're going to set it 83 and forget it. Okay. It says 96. Wait a minute. Oh, all right, so we'll go 82. All right, so it's 96, which means I'm gonna toss in some colder water, turn the hot off. And then for the remainder of this water, we're gonna get it, we're gonna cool it down. I think like that's the best option. Okay. Let's see if we can get this back popping up. Okay. So now we have our dechlorinator in there. I've already put in these different little doodads here. We're filling it up. This already floating away. Doesn't want to stay hinged. Okay. And we're going to be all ready for fish in a couple of days. I might put some starter fish in this thing and see how we go from there. I've got cold water bringing it in because I just turned on the heater and it is sitting at 97. I want it at a comfortable, and I thought I was putting warm water in, not stupid hot water or super hot water. So we'll go from there. Oh wow, Great Lakes, that's what's up. All right, and this thing should cool off overnight. It's actually been surprisingly hot in St. Louis for October. It has been, it was 80 some odd degrees yesterday. Did not get super cool at night, but I am going to go ahead and put in 1 sponge filter, 2 sponge filters. I think that might be, that might be cool for now. Put these 2 sponge filters in there. Don't forget tonight at Aquafunk channel, me and Aquafunk are on to speak on the GoFundMe for my holiday dinners for high schoolers. This will be our 5th year of doing this, and we plan on having a extreme live stream with giveaways and possible auctions and games and guests, and it should be a time to have. So if you're rewatching this, yeah, we're gonna do that. I know I went over my 30 minutes, but no one has called me to leave out of my room, so I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw these sponge filters in here, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap. So I'm gonna need some tubing, and I'm gonna need some air pumps. Tubing, air pump. I'm gonna turn off this water since we're almost filled here. And I might just set up, I'm gonna clear this off and set up another tank, and I might just do that for maybe some feeder fish, Or maybe some shrimp, make a shrimp tank. Well, I might do a 20 long. That might be, we'll see. We'll see. So more to come, but I'm gonna finish this one off here by adding the sponge filters. I have some tubing. Get me some scissors. And I have an air pump. So tubing, air pump, sponge filter. It's a wrap. That's all you need. So, see, I want this big one to probably fill in over there. I saw an air stone somewhere. That actually might be pretty cool. Where did I see that air stone? Oh, air stone. I don't know where I found that air stone, but I found another bigger. So this is a bigger sponge filter, all right? Not as coarse, but clearly, you know, these ones are almost are the same size here, right? Now I got a 40-gallon tank, but even though this one is smaller, it's coarser, so it will grab more of the debris than it will with something this smooth, if you guys can see the difference there. So you go bigger and smoother, or smaller and coarser, or you could do a combo of both. This one actually looks a little bit better than this one as far as the looks are concerned. And technically, this one might be a tad bit, looking at the weight at the bottom, this one looks like a, they might be, yeah, no, they're the same. Yeah, they're the same. So I am going to pull this hose off of here, and I believe it's already attached to its own air pump. So I have an air pump going on here. I've got a power strip, so I can get this air pump pumping here. I'm gonna save this one for the 20 long that I'm gonna put over here on this side here once I clear off the students' binders and stuff. And I think I'm just gonna do a feeder fish tank, possibly. I haven't decided yet. So, all right, if I have this, I can put this behind that tank there. And if I do that, I won't need this much. Probably won't need this much airline. Let's see. Uh-oh. Moved it up enough. And now it's going to be heavier. Move it up. Is it going to move up though? Maybe I'll move it up slightly. All I need is a little space for the back. Oh. Now let's see if we can get this back behind here. got that there. Let's bring it all the way down here. Okay, that way you know what? I might want to save this one for the tank that I put over here. So we're going to pull this one all the way through, leave it there. All right. I'll put the plug up here, but we don't have to start it yet. And that means I'm going to need another air pump. So find another air pump. All right, so I have another air pump, okay, which we are going to now attach some tubing. So there's 3 air pumps now, all right? Remember, I'm gonna save that one for the tank that I'm gonna set up over there on that side. And then I'm gonna put 2 onto the 40 here, right? Best product for raising pH. Raising pH. What do you have in your tank? What do you got going on? Because it could be something simple or chemical. Or are you trying to keep the pH raised? Do you have cichlids? What are you dealing with there, Ryder? And what size tank do you have? To my scissors. J-Rock does stuff. What's cracking? Ryder Huggins. Best product for raising your pH. What size tank do you have? What type of fish do you have? Because you can do calcium carbonate. You can do baking soda. You can do you have like a couple of different options other than you can do crushed coral. Yep, I said it before you put it in there, Funk. Crushed coral works really well if you want to keep the pH high. If you have like African cichlids, they do well in crushed coral. You can, and it depends on if you have a hang on the back filter, you could put it there. You can make it part of your gravel base. So crushed coral usually would be the first option for that. But yeah, those would kind of be your options there. You don't necessarily have to go chemical to get your pH raised there. J-Rock does stuff, is chilling, editing a car show. Oh, my stream is lagging? Is it? Let me see. Is it because I'm on I wonder if it's because I'm on the school Wi-Fi. All right, well, look, maybe I should call it quits so I don't get to tripping. Let's see here. Put this on here. All I'm going to do is going to put these sponge filters on here, turn them on, and let them roll. So if you already know how to do all of that, then you're good. Again, you guys, don't forget about Funk tonight, 8 o'clock Florida time, and 9 o'clock. Wait, what is it, Funk? Is it 8 o'clock my time? No, it's 8 o'clock your time, 9 o'clock my time? Yeah. So, yeah, don't forget about that tonight and every Monday. Normally, every Monday is when we try to go ahead and knock that out. And come on by so you guys can get some more information on how the rest of this is supposed to rock. All right? All right, I'm going to put this in here. Let's see. So this is going to have to sink. So, like, where did I put the... Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay. Put that there. It's going to look tacky, but man, we just need this much tubing. Cut it at an angle, and then we're going to put it on air. Oh damn, this is supposed to put it on this one. That goes in the tank. And we'll put that there. All right. And then we're going to don't want to chair them on there. Oh, no, we don't want to get that chair on point. Wait a minute. This one is the. This one. I just put in there, right? So put this on this side. Okay. That's that. Is there. And let's start her up. Okay. Oh yeah, that's kicking. Okay. Let's get the other one going. Set a coarser one. We'll just do this one. This will be fine. We're gonna do a coarse one on the other side. We got the big smooth one on the left-hand side. We're gonna do the coarser one on the right-hand side. So tubing fits over the sponge filter hole. Right. Okay. Put on your little plastic piece. The weight is already on there. Don't need too much tubing to go from there to there. So we're gonna cut it here at an angle. Grab my air pump, and then the tube is gonna fit onto the hole like so. I'll put it in the corner here. It sinks down, connect to air. Get the cord out of the way. Put the pump over here. Out of the way there. Alright. Attach it here. Oh, There it is. Okay. Move it behind that plant there. Okay. All right. So now we've got some aeration going on in there. I'm gonna put a little more dechlorinizer in here from the Fridge Complete, just because I washed my hands with a little soap, and even though I did dry and rinse them off, just want to make sure that this is going to be fish safe. Well, not dry bacteria, and voila. That should be set up, and I should be ready for live fish. Kind of like now, but I'll probably wait till I talk with Dan, and then we can go from there. So let me show you guys what we're working with here. All right, so this is the second tank set up, the 40-gallon, for the students in the classroom. Here's the classroom. Students will be able to use this tank as a refocus area. And hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll have it teaming with live bearers. We're talking about maybe some mollies, maybe some swordtails, maybe some glow tetras, guppies, and this will be a tank that my students will be able to get their own tank from me. I have a host of tanks in the classroom. Once they learn about fish keeping, they can get their own tank, and then they can go fishing in the classroom. And then they too could own a diamond. Ain't that right, Diamond? Rawr, 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 rawr. Hey y'all, that's all I got. All right. Till next time. I'll see you guys again. Hopefully, see you guys tonight on Funk's channel. 8 o'clock Florida time, 9 o'clock Central time, and get at us, man. I'll do another 30-minute in here when I set up the other tank, or if I feel just like kind of like being on and having people pop in. This is what we do. All right, FishyBizzAquatics, and I'm out of here. Peace.